So one composer trick I learned a long time ago when you're maybe trying to figure out what a song for a character or a theme should sound like, and this game is filled with a lot of themes, you should make up a phrase or a name based around the character. And so the song, the theme song for Shardlight is based on the phrase "in this Shardlight," and then I just hummed after that. And the theme for Tiberius, the rhythm of it was based on Tiberius's original name, which is Caligula, and the phrase is "I am Caligula." With the Reaper, I think it was just "I am the Reaper." Clearly I'm really original here because I used "I am Caligula" and "I am the Reaper" as a starting point for both of those, but they're very different, obviously. And if you're trying to start musical composition and you're looking for a good way to have leitmotifs and a springboard for ideas, that works surprisingly well, even though it seems like it should be unrelated.
You are one of my greatest assets right now. If this proves to have any adverse side effects, I'll be without your help.
I'm afraid you have no further business with Minister Tiberius, young lady.
Amy Wellard. I don't seem to have you in the registry. Is this your first visit?
Aw, where's your sense of humor, Gus?
I've cut the wire, so the rest of the alarm system will be unaffected by anything that happens in this room.
What sort of things have you seen that do? What? You're actually gonna cook?
Dave mentioned earlier about the idea of giving Amy green lung, which worked great. But Ben pointed out during an early playthrough that we don't actually see the effect of her having the disease aside from having her mention it. This opened up the perfect opportunity to have Amy have these green lung attacks to ramp up the drama and tension at certain points in the game. My favorite is this one, where it starts off as a dramatic bit where Amy is at risk of getting caught, but also reveals a different side of Silas Harrison, making him more than just a crotchety old man.
Are you enjoying yourself?
An old water pump. Kind of reminds me of the reactor in Sector 82.
They've eased off a bit, but they were really cracking down a couple of weeks ago.
I'd like to speak with Danton, please. It doesn't look as intimidating from all the way over here.
Just find the compliance plate and you'll be good to go.
They usually spare us some of their extra supplies, but they've been unable to keep up the last few months.
I'd better not get too close. If that thing comes crashing down, it'll be a nightmare. No,
This section was another instance where it was easy to fall into the old design trap of adding puzzles just for the sake of adding puzzles. I wanted to give the player the sense that they were actively participating in rallying up troops to take on Tiberius, but I also didn't want to bring the excitement of the narrative to a halt by introducing arbitrary puzzles. As a result, the way you recruit both the Reaper cultists and the Train Lady is just by asking them, but it really would have felt adventure gamey and wrong if they each had one more task for you to perform. In the case of the Train Lady, I figured it would be plausible if this was her big reward to you for befriending her, so she wouldn't ask for much else. In the case of the Reaper cultists, I just really love the idea of confronting them with the truth about the Reaper and convincing them to make their current lives better, the weight of which wouldn't really have come across as well with the puzzle.
This door looks as though it's been in use recently. He was my dad. What's it matter to you? Yeah. Did Gus not tell you? This should fit through the opening at the bottom.
Hello, miss. May I help you?
Very good. Your weapon, please.
I'm going to need something to open up the side if I want to scavenge for parts.
I hope she is. Miss Campbell is nice. I'd be sad if she got sent to the quarantine zone.
You've seen him.
It's not too far from the quarantine zone. Just head up Ross Avenue and keep your eye out for the Wallies. The station is right next to it.
I can't quite reach the rope. Hey, Pop. Gus said you'd been asking after me?
Once you have delivered your letter, come back here. I believe I will have more work for you, with better pay.
I might be able to find something useful in there.
He's harmless. If he tries to tell your fortune, just go with it. It makes him feel important.
Not too much left on it, but there's some kits to put together model cars and airplanes, along with some radio-controlled versions. Oh, God, that smell. I think I might be sick.
I was looking for solace.
Why would I rub salt on a piece of wood?
And? What is it?